Um, uh, Hello. Can you guys hear me? So I'm back today with another chromatic scale tutorial. Not with that. And for this tutorial, we're gonna be trying to see how Lifer makes his chromatic scales for his mod. Now, if none of you know what mod I'm talking about, it's the Friday Night Monster of Monsters mod, which is basically a creepypasta based off of an actual NES game, but now it's a FNF mod. So, for those of you that have heard the chromatic scales or the DWPs, you probably know that they're made from the sounds that all the monsters in the Godzilla universe make. But you might be thinking that it might be really hard to do that in FL Studio alone. So, here's how I do it. First, you're going to want to open Audacity. Not right now. Alright, so you're going to want to open Audacity first. And what I'm going to is a sound pack I downloaded on Reddit with all the Kaiju sounds. So for this one, we're going to be using, I don't know. I guess we could use Baragon for this one. Now, what you're going to want to do is find the samples you want and put them in a certain folder that you made. It has to be a new folder, though. Or you can just overwrite a folder with the samples. So, first, let's listen to this real quick. So you might think, how am I going to make a chromatic scale out of that? So as I said before, we're going to locate the samples we want inside of this. And now I'm going to create a new file for this. So that when I export it, I can export it into different samples. New file, folder. Now to get them to work in the program that we're going to use, we're going to need to set it in the vowels. So this one's going to be A. And then you're going to export it into that folder. You're going to want to do this repeatedly for each sample that you want. Ah, crap. There it is. Ah, crap. Hang on. And sorry if you guys hear my TV in the background. I'm watching a video. And now we get this last sample exported. And then you're going to want to exit Audacity. And now next, you're going to want to use a program called Utah. If you can't download it, I recommend using the 2008 version, which I downloaded right here. And now I'll find the folder that has the scale already set. And I'll link the video to the person who made it in case any of you want to know where it is. And the reason we wanted to set each sample to a singular vowel is because that's how Utah works. I don't, I don't really know why, but it just works that way. So we'll select this and then open it. And then we'll see if the samples come out at all. Because be wary that not every sample is going to work when you play it. Basically like that. But that is what it would sound like if it started working. So this might not be a very good one, but I'll show you some examples of ones that actually did work. So now I'm going to go into FL Studio real quick. And then I'll open the direct wave. And open one of my program banks. And here's an example of some I've made. One for Hedora, Jet Jaguar, Batra. One for Space Godzilla, but I think you've already known that from one of my covers on the channel. I also made one for Ghidorah and Rodan. This one right here, I made a kaiju for myself. So I'm going to open Rodans. That's basically what it'll sound like if you get multiple samples to work. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video and this tutorial. So if you want any more news on this or how to do it, just be sure to comment under the video and like and subscribe.